Hi everyone, Adam with Carnivore today and healing humanity, the power of a proper human diet. So I'm out here today to discuss some things with you in terms of, my carnivore journey. I've been on the carnivore diet for 13 months. It's been one of the most incredible things that has ever happened to me, but there was time for a change. I had to quit the carnivore diet and I actually started the lion diet 33 days ago. So that should cut the suspension tension that might be in the air with the thumbnail that you've seen. So we're going to go for a little walk and talk, and I can discuss, some of the things that have really helped me on this journey with eating carnivore. So 13 months ago, I started carnivore for an autoimmune condition, vitiligo, which is, your skin doesn't produce melanin in certain areas. And it was totally a vain thing that that I started the carnivore diet for. It didn't hurt me or anything like that. I was already eating a vegan diet at that point, and before that, the standard American diet. So I didn't really choose to go carnivore because it was, a good health decision or anything like that. It was just essentially to reverse an autoimmune condition that I had. So over the course of the next few months, I healed plantar fasciitis that had me bedridden for 2 years. I would be up for 2 hours and in so much pain that I would have to sit down for extended periods of time before I could even stand up. It was painful just to get out of bed. So 2 years of that. Coincidentally, that coincided with 2 years of doing the vegan diet. So I wonder if there was some sort of connection there with that, with oxalates and inflammation and things like that. I'm not sure, but so some of the other issues that I had was a brain injury from 7 years ago. And this brain injury, I lost 10% of my brain function. So the doctors say, I don't know how they determined that, but I had balance issues. I had trouble walking. I had trouble closing my eyes and standing up. I would immediately fall down. Obviously, that's a problem. I would have issues with motor tics, my cognition. Once my cognition would fall off for the day and I was out of energy, my brain was out of energy. Early on, it only took about 30 minutes of concentration on something, and my energy level, my brain energy level, would just drop off to the point where I would get a massive headache and I would have to be out for the count for the day. So that gradually improved over time, but I still had motor tic issues. My head would jerk uncontrollably when I did reach that point where I would start getting a headache. And obviously, that was a problem, especially if I'm out in public and you can't control it. So, approximately 5 months in to the carnivore diet, all of those symptoms completely went away. And it was something that happened gradually over the course of that 5 months. I didn't really notice it all at once. So, you know, the healing that happened with that was nothing short of miraculous. Some other things that it healed for me has been adult acne. So I've had that literally my entire life, it seems. And, ever since I was a youngster, I'm 47 now. And ever since I can remember, I've had acne, and it's always been a problem. It's quite embarrassing as an adult. So, looking back now, I understand that I had an issue with dairy, I had an issue with histamines, and that probably compounded with my autoimmune condition with vitiligo. So, all of it's connected. It's all poor metabolic health, and I'm so thankful that I found the carnivore diet, that I found the video with Joe Rogan talking about how he had reversed or started to reverse his vitiligo and was sharing that with the world, because if he hadn't have done that, I would have never seen all the other content out there. Dante Ferrigno Freedom, Dr. Barry, he's a big reason why I started this diet, as is the same case for many others. But, you know, there's so many other things that's happened it's hard to even have a long enough video to sit and describe it all. So long story short, I did quit the carnivore diet to start the lion diet, and it's absolutely one of the most incredible things that I've actually done, and I'm very proud of being able to stick with this, because I've never been able to stick with a diet in my entire life for anything. And just like a lot of people, it's up and down, yo-yo, up and down, get fat, get skinny, get fat, get skinny. And this time I wasn't doing it for that. I wasn't doing it for weight loss, but it happened. 80 pounds down, I'm putting on muscle easy, which seems crazy. I actually feel like I'm in my 20s now, and I don't know. Just a couple years ago, I was thinking that this is it. It's all downhill from here, and this is the point of no return. This is where everything gets bad for you. It gets worse. But I'm here to tell you, there's hope. There is hope for the hopeless out there, for those that are struggling with depression and anxiety, like I was. I wasn't clinically diagnosed with either one, but I surely had it, and I knew it once I had started the carnivore diet, and it went away. So all these things are possible for you too. It's not that I have some incredible willpower or strength to continue on with this diet. It's just because the way that eating this way is so ancestral, it's so natural to us. This is how our physiology is, how we're made. So, I didn't make us this way to where having animal products is optimal for our health. Obviously, I don't wish that any animal would have to die for me to be able to live. But unfortunately, that's part and parcel for the way that this world works. Now, I ate a vegan diet for 2 years, and I can tell you that my health was failing. My vitiligo was getting worse. Plantar fasciitis had showed up that entire time, and it was intense pain. So, at least for me, eating more, whole raw vegetables was not doing it. And I was trying to do it, a vegan diet, as best I possibly could. And it just wasn't working for me. So again, I didn't have a diet preference. So carnivore was just a solution to a problem. But now I know that this is a lifestyle. It's not just a solution. This is the way that we're supposed to be eating. And there's no doubt in my mind whatsoever that this is the way that humans are supposed to be eating. So much so that in a year's time, we have started a documentary with Kerry Mann from the Homestead Hound YouTube channel, and he's doing incredible things, folks. If you haven't checked out his channel, please go check out that channel. He has such a kind heart and a passion for humanity. He was the brainchild behind this documentary, Healing Humanity, that, in my opinion, is going to reach so many people, just like Bill Knott. Those folks out there that just had no hope. And I can't even describe it and put it into words, that I wasn't this kind of a person. I wasn't somebody to get on screen and talk to anybody about anything. I was so anxious about everything. I was the guy behind the camera. I'm a photographer by trade, and I never got on camera whatsoever for anything. I always put people on camera. So for me to even be doing this video right now is insane to me. So, I hope that you enjoyed our little walk and talk here, and I hope that you were able to get something from it. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave them in the comment section below. I try to get to every single comment. If you want to, you can go to carnivoretoday.com, leave me a message there on the contact us page. And, if you want to know more about this documentary that we're filming, Healing Humanity, the Power of a Proper Human Diet, go to healinghumanity.movie and check out what we got going on over there. So right now we are in process of updating the website, getting professional writers to actually write action pages for people for the different sections that we're going to cover in this documentary. And I can't wait to unveil that. I've done some reviews of some of the new content that's going up, and that's getting revised right now as we speak. So yeah, I can't encourage people enough to at least try this for 30 days. You know, if you can eat a junk diet, a standard American diet for your entire life, essentially, I mean, what is it going to hurt you to try something? Really, really try it for 30 days and see what happens. I guarantee you, if you can make it past that 30 days, you can make it to 60 days and then to 90 days. And at that point, with most people that I know, there's no looking back at that point. That's the way that you eat. It's so simple. It's so easy to eat this way, and it saved me money over. Let's see, where am I? All right, folks, we are back on trail. So back to the grocery bill. The grocery bill for me, myself, is probably 1/3 the cost of eating a standard American diet because I'm not eating snacks anymore. I don't eat 3 meals a day. Sometimes I eat once a day. Sometimes I eat twice a day. Sometimes I don't eat at all. I listen to my body and it tells me what I need. You know, if I'm lacking nutrients, it's telling me, hey, you need to eat something. So that's what I do. And I try to give it the most nutrient dense food that I can. You know, a calorie is not a calorie. Calorie is a myth. You know, we don't burn things, you know, through combustion inside of our bodies. Things work completely different. So that whole issue with calories, you know, we probably should just need to stop using that metric altogether and go with primary food sources like fat and protein, and go from there. Just listen to your body at what it needs. So I'll try to get back on topic here. Yes, I quit the carnivore diet for the lion diet. Am I ever going to go back to the carnivore diet? Possibly. So I'm waiting for these histamine issues to calm down, and I'll probably likely eat the lion diet for, I don't know, maybe at least 6 months. See how it goes, then introduce some things like egg whites and see if I can tolerate those at that point. And just see where it goes from there. If I'm not ready for that at that point, I'll continue on. This is, you know, eating ribeyes, ground beef, chuck steak, chuck roast. You know, this is like eating like a king to me. So, you know, it's not a hard thing to do. I don't look at food as pleasure. I don't look at it as comfort. I don't look at it as entertainment. I look at it as something that I have to do to feed my body nutrients and be done so I can go do something else. So I can go have fun doing something else. So I can go help and be, you know, an assistant director on a movie, a documentary. So, as well as this YouTube channel and my own photography business. So I'd rather be doing those things, spending time with family and just having fun, not eating and preparing for meals and doing all the cleaning and the cooking. And it's just insane, everything that, you know, there's so much that revolves around food and time spent with food and money spent on food. It's pretty crazy. You know, it falls right into the hands of people that are looking to profit from that, and not saying that profits are bad or wrong or anything like that, but there are some people that seems like they just don't care what it is that people eat, and they're not concerned with the person's overall health. And it all falls in line with this calorie myth. So, yeah, I can't recommend eating the carnivore diet enough. I hope to do more of these walk and talks in the future. If you guys have made it this long, I really appreciate you. Um, this is the first one of these for me, and I've had to do a few cuts here and there, run into some people on the trail, and had to stop recording for a little bit, but we're back at it. So getting my exercise in, and I would definitely encourage each and every one of you to continue to do that, especially if you work at a desk like I do for extended periods of time. Get up and get moving. You know, that's going to help with your weight loss journey and your overall health, because your lymphatic system is all driven by movement of your body. So if you are lethargic and, you know, sitting still, it's going to be hard for your body to have those nutrients brought to you into your cells, and then also the bad cells brought out of your body. So make sure that you're moving, and I appreciate everyone, and you know, we'll talk soon, and hopefully we'll do another one of these if you guys like it, and take care. Bye for now.